Hello, I haven't done a talking video for a little while and I was thinking earlier about what I could talk about. I've got a few different topics I've been thinking about. And then something happened. I immediately knew what I wanted to talk about. And what I want to talk today about is gratitude and being thankful. I know the world can be negative, can be so much negativity and life can be shit. Like sometimes it just feels like one bad thing after another. Personally, I have recently really been struggling, if I'm honest. Really worried about my business because it just isn't making very much money. And that's getting me really stressed because although like I'm not going to lose my flat or anything like that, I'm fine. I just feel like I have no extra money. Like I can't treat myself at all. Like even food shopping, I have to be a bit careful. So it's just got me a bit stressed and a bit down. And then once I get into that negative frame, like I tend to just feel quite negative like all the time. Which wasn't, I didn't want to talk about this wasn't what I was going to talk about at all, but my point was that being grateful has actually changed my mind frame entirely. I was so stuck in this negative way of thinking that I forgot to be grateful for the things that I have and thankful, and like as soon as that door and that light opened again, I just felt so much more positive and happy. So I'd really let that negativity get inside and affect me, and I didn't even realize. And then as soon as I felt grateful again, it made me feel so much happier and so much more positive, just because I allowed myself to be grateful. I remembered to be grateful. So I received a really lovely card from a student, which was just so sweet, and it just said thank you. It just said thank you, like for what I'd done for them, for being there, for being someone to talk to. And the whole reason I wanted to do this and do this thing, I always struggled when I was in a corporate job with thinking like, what is my purpose? What am I doing? Like all I do in this job is like help rich people get richer. And it used to get me quite low. I used to feel like there was no purpose. And getting that made me think, this is why I do it. I get to make a real impact in people's lives. Like if that one person is telling me that they feel happier because of me, that is just the best feeling. And then it reminded me how grateful I am that I have been able to do this and be able to give something back to people and help people on that one-to-one group basis, build people's confidence. Yeah, it was just such a reminder to me to feel grateful, and that there's always going to be shit, but sometimes we can let that cloud settle and actually start affecting things that aren't negative, don't need to be, but everything's got this negative mind frame and we let it cloud everything. And if we just embrace, like think about things that we can be grateful for, that we're thankful for, it can just open our eyes. Like sometimes there's this big weight on us, and if we actually think about it, we're like, hang on a minute, that weight isn't there, it's in my head. I've created this negative boulder, but you know, I could be grateful for my health, for my family, for my friends, for my job. There's just so many things, and it really made my day, and it's just changed my whole outlook as of recent and everything as well. I just feel so much happier, so grateful for what I can do. It really has brightened me, and this is just your reminder to tell people that you're thankful for them, tell them you love them, say thank you. Because this person that sent me the card actually said, oh, I hope this isn't too much. And I was like, never, it's never too much. But I think sometimes I have one person in mind that I just feel so grateful for. She's such a good friend, she's so lovely, she supports me all the time. I feel like I'm constantly messaging her with questions, and I'll say to her quite a lot, I'm like, thank you so much, thank you, I'm so grateful. And I feel like I'm annoying her telling her, but you know what, it brightens someone's day. Like never feel like that. And then following on from that, so my family have actually randomly messaged me and said how proud they are of me and everything I'm doing, which just happened to come today. And it's just given me the boost that I needed, but not even just a boost from external, but it's reminded me to be grateful, to look within, and to remember to be thankful. And not, obviously negative stuff happens, negative thoughts come, but to not let them stay with me and weigh me down and stop me from seeing all of the good, amazing things that I am super happy about and that I deserve to feel happy about when I remember to let go of the negativity. So yeah, that waffle is what I wanted to talk about today. just allow yourself to be grateful from time to time, allow yourself to be happy of anything, and don't forget to tell the people in your life that you are so grateful for them and to thank them, because sometimes they might need that boost and you might not know. You might think, oh, I've told them so many times, but I bet that hearing it one more time is not going to hurt, and it might, like it's done for me, it might just change their day, their outlook, it might just change everything. So yeah, I hope you all have a brilliant rest of the day and that you can find something to be grateful about.